Some people fall in love with a house. We fell in love with an idea. A place that feels like us, where our kids can grow up and where every detail tells our story. This is the beginning of our dream house journey. Welcome to the series While We Wait. This is going to document our journey from building our dream home to actually moving in. And if you guys have been here for a minute, you may already know that we have hit quite a few hiccups. But join us on this journey while we wait to get to our dream home. Now, we've been waiting for this dream for years. Our story started in a tiny little apartment that was perfect for us, but we always knew wasn't the final step. I really craved a life where I could just open the door and watch my kids play outside, not have to awkwardly sip my coffee and make small talk with my neighbors on a Saturday morning. If I wanted to do that, I would just go to the park. Once the pandemic hit, this really made it obvious that we needed to make a change. We were living in Sydney, which is one of the most expensive real estate markets in the world, and we just really weren't utilizing all of the things that make the city great. What we really wanted was a slower pace, a real community, and just some breathing room. That is when the dream took root. At first, it was the little things. A screenshot here, a Pinterest board there. But over time, those little things really started to form a vision. And now that vision is turning into a reality. But this isn't just a build. It's actually the most personal project that we have ever taken on. And if you guys have been on my channel, you know design psychology is going to play a huge role through this process. We looked at so many different houses, which at first, not gonna lie, was actually really fun until it wasn't. And it got very overwhelming very quick. Now, I loved walking through display homes and imagining myself and my family living in those spaces. But pretty quickly, excitement turned to overwhelm, which turned into budget creep. Because dang, those houses get expensive quick. And the options truly are endless, but they all have their own price tag. So we went back to our list of non negotiables. And first on that list was space. And not any kind of space, the space that's easy to welcome people in. The land that we purchased was about an hour and a bit away from our current friends and family in Sydney. So we knew we weren't just an easy pop over for an afternoon play date. They were probably going to come and maybe want to stay the night. Plus, I have family that comes from overseas, so they're obviously going to stay for a bit longer, and we want to make sure we're comfortable. We hosted my sister and my mom once in our two-bedroom apartment, and let's say I don't think any of us are really keen to do that again anytime soon. And more than that, I really do have dreams of our home being the place where my kids and their friends want to be. This was my house growing up, and I want to recreate that for my kids. I want our house to be the place where kids come over after school, where they want to come hang out on Friday nights or on the weekends. I want the hangout house, the one that's open, busy, and full of laughter. I want our home to be ours, but I also want to share it with our village. And then we found it, a floor plan that met all of our needs. It had extra bedrooms for guest spaces. It had a place for my kids to play with their friends, had a media room for Alex, and a butler's pantry. Do not ask me why, but I feel like a butler's pantry really signifies that you've made it. A house is more than just bricks and walls. For us, it really is a fresh start that we've been looking for years. It's where birthday parties are going to be celebrated, Christmases with our family, where my kids are going to grow up. It's where we're going to celebrate all of life's journeys, and it's where every corner is going to hold a piece of my family's story. It's easy to get caught up in the Pinterest perfect versions of home. But really, what's important to me is when you walk through the door, you feel welcome and at home. And with design psychology on our side, we're going to do just that if we ever get into our house. Now, the vision, it's bold patterns that have sophistication, but also moments of surprise. It's going to be light bouncing off textured walls, spaces that maybe surprise you in a really good way. I want people to walk in our home and know us before they see us. And here's the really fun part. I'm bringing you guys along the entire journey. Every makeover, every experiment and every mistake, because I'm sure there will be many. But we're going to turn that builder basic shell into our dream home. In the next episode of While We Wait, we're heading inside our rentals. Yes, plural. You've already seen a bit of our glorious Airbnb in this video, but on Friday, we're moving into a more permanent, temporary space. We're actually getting a rental. We've signed a lease or are signing it in a few days, and that's where we're going to live until we get through all of the headaches and the delays that we've experienced for building our home. So we're saying goodbye to our beautiful house on the lake and moving into a rental just one block from our forever home. I'm really excited to show you how we're going to make that next final temporary space a little bit more like home, just using the things that we already have and renter-friendly techniques. This journey is going to be messy, exciting, and also full of lessons. It already has been, but I really want you all to be a part of it. Subscribe, follow along, and let's build this dream house together. See you in the next one.